Hi, welcome to RooSports. I'm Joey Ross. I'm here with my dad, Toby Ross, and today we're going to be talking about Week 8 of college football. Last week it was a chaotic week, full of upsets.
Absolutely, Joey. Tons of upsets, and we're going to talk about that here in a minute. But before we do, we're going to draw for the winner of our $20 gift card to Chick-Fil-A. And who is our winner this week?
The winner is Greg Glasgow.
All right, congratulations, Greg. We're going to get you a $20 gift card to Chick-fil-A. And speaking of Greg Glasgow, him and his brother own Glasgow Chiropractic right here in the Oklahoma City area. And they also do sports medicine. And so we wanted to just give a shout out to them. And if you're looking for a good chiropractor or someone that is involved in sports medicine, please go check them out. Glasgow Chiropractic. We're going to have the information right here, and you can check them out online. Okay, Joey. So to recap, not a very good week for us, especially our picks. This past week, we both went 4-4 on our picks. You just talk about that.
Friday night was just chaotic. I know there's only 2 games, but 2 games can really say something about the top 10. Number 2 Clemson going down against Syracuse on the road, not expecting to lose that game. And Kelly Bryant, who was having an ankle problem, but he left the game after a concussion. Following that game was Washington State taking on Cal. And Cal just gave them the business, man.
Yeah.
Cal just took them to the woodshed. Cal just owned the game, controlled it, and Mike Leach and the Washington State Cougars could not, their offense wasn't able to do anything.
Yeah, it just wasn't clicking that night. And that was just kind of that was just the snowball that's getting ready to start for what happened on Saturday. And then you have LSU.
LSU beating Auburn. Tigers take down Tigers again. LSU is really surprising us after that loss against Troy. But Auburn going down, 2 losses kind of takes them out of the playoff.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Definitely a chaotic week for the top 10. Who else?
Washington lost.
And then Washington.
A heartbreaker at the end against Arizona State.
Yes.
Sun Devils.
So a lot of close games and a lot of upsets this past week. And so we're going to look at the new top 10 and what the rankings are now. A little bit of moving since some of the teams have dropped. And so at number 1, Alabama. Joey, Alabama.
Alabama's just rolling. They're taking care of business.
They're doing what they need to do just to stay up in that top spot. Penn State actually moves up.
People have been, criticizing them because they haven't really played a top team, But this week they're going to be challenged.
They will be challenged. We'll talk about that. Number 3, Georgia. They move up as well.
Georgia just playing, great football. Undefeated. Had a little mini struggle against Missouri, but they rolled on. They just rolled. Their team is just no problems.
Number 4, TCU. TCU looked good this weekend.
TCU's been looking good. That win against OSU really brought them into the hunt.
Yeah.
In the loss against OU, when OU lost to Iowa State, TCU really got the advantage in the Big 12, so they're ahead in Big 12.
Joey, number 5, Wisconsin. Doesn't look like anything's going to stop them yet.
Wisconsin just has no easy schedule. I really predict their biggest challenge will be the Big Ten championship, and they have no problem.
And right behind them is a fellow Big Ten team, Ohio State.
Ohio State has a really good chance of getting to the playoffs if they win out. They have, obviously we go through Michigan, Penn State, and then obviously win the Big Ten championship against Wisconsin. But their loss is a pretty good loss.
It's a good loss.
It's OU.
Number 7, Clemson.
Clemson, that loss at the on Friday night against Syracuse. They went down to 7, which is really surprising to me.
Yeah.
But they still have a chance.
Number 8, Miami. Undefeated Miami.
Miami survives two weeks in a row.
Yes.
Just what a clutch performance they're putting on, And
then round out the top 10 is number 9, OU, and number 10, Oklahoma State.
Them, they're just trying to bounce back after their losses at home. They're just trying to make a case for themselves for the end of the playoff committee this season.
And they'll have a Big 12 championship game as well. All right, so we're going to go to our picks real quick. And as always, you could challenge Joey on any one of his picks. just comment below, or you can go to our Facebook page where we post our video and comment there, and just select one game that you think Joey's wrong on, and let him know the correct pick, and you'll be entered into a drawing for a $20 gift card to Chick-Fil-A. So it's very easy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Joey, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got a lot of great games this week. A couple of it'll be close ones, and a couple of ranked teams going against each other.
Yeah.
So here we go. All right, Joey, we're going to look at we're going to go to the Big 12 and look at the Oklahoma State Cowboys visiting Austin.
Texas has put up a fight against every team, they face, but I think Texas will give them a fight, but I think OSU's offense, the long passes, I think that beats Texas, and I just don't think Texas keeps up with OSU's offense, so I think OSU wins this one.
I think OSU wins this as well, Joey. The key is Mason Rudolph is leading the nation in is second leading the nation in passing yards. Washington, he's the second leader in reception yards. So you got that combination. They're averaging 600 yards per game. Texas is not going to be able to stop this high-powered offense.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to go with you and agree with you. The Cowboys will get the win down in Austin.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going to go to the ACC and look at number 8 Miami, who is hosting the Syracuse Orangemen. Off that big win, what's going to happen?
I think Syracuse, I think they have a lot of confidence now since they just beat the number 2
Absolutely,
team in the nation.
absolutely.
I think Miami still rolls. I got Miami in this one, but I think Syracuse kind of puts up a fight, but I don't think it's enough to beat Miami. So I think Miami wins this one.
I think Miami's the home field is going to be the advantage to the Hurricanes, but they still have to watch out for Dungy. He's a great quarterback, and Steve Ishmael also is a great receiver. 800 yards receiving. He's going to be a factor in this game. Miami's going to have to stop the pass game in order for them to stay undefeated and in the hunt for a playoff spot. Miami could be returning.
Only undefeated team in ACC.
That's true. All right, I got Miami in that one as well. Okay, we're going to look at number 20, UCF, taking on Navy this week.
Navy, triple option, flex bone. UCF now holds the longest winning streak active in the FBS. I'm gonna go with UCF here because I don't think Navy only runs the ball as their offense, and I think it's gonna get to the point where they need to pass it, but they're not gonna have that passing game because they're not successful at that. So I'm gonna say UCF wins because of their defense.
Okay, and their defense is going to be a key in this because right now they only allow 110 yards rushing per game, and then you got Navy coming in this week who is averaging almost 400 yards of rushing. So something's going to give here. Abby is the leading rusher for the Navy shipment, and he's already got 1,000 yards rushing. Something's going to give here. I like UCF as well.
Yeah.
I think UCF is up to the challenge. They got a lot on the line, and will somehow find a way to stop Navy's run game in this one. All right, Joey, we're going to look at the Big 12 and number 9, Oklahoma, coming off the win against Texas, going up the road to Manhattan.
Right here, I don't think Zach Ertz. I think he's a game time decision. Did not play against TCU. OU struggled in the Red River rivalry. Barely squeezed one out there at the end.
Yeah.
I think OU comes out with revenge. People really criticize their defense, really just throwing shade at them. I think OU. I think they get together in this game. I think they play some man football.
Okay, I like OU in this one as well. The key to OU in this game is going to be their pass defense. Pass defense has been giving up some yards, so that's going to be the key to this game. Baker Mayfield and Trey Sermon put on a show. OU's averaging almost 600 yards per game on offense. Both teams giving up about 125 yards on the ground. OU's going to need to pound the ball. Sermon, Baker runs the ball well. So whatever it takes that they can get that run game going, that's going to be the key to beat the Wildcats in Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
Over to the ACC, we're going to go and look at Heisman Trophy winner and the Louisville Cardinals taking on a struggling Florida State team this year, Joey. What's going to happen for Lamar Jackson?
Florida State is looking for redemption from last year's big devastating loss against Louisville. I think Florida State has been struggling, but they've actually put up fights in their games.
Yes.
Against Miami, Bama. They couldn't. I mean, they kind of against Bama, but I don't think Louisville. I think Florida State's defense. I think their defense is really good, and I think they can really slow down Lamar Jackson this one. And Lamar Jackson has not played as a Heisman Trophy winner this year.
No.
So I'm gonna go with Florida State in this one, just because of their defense and their home court advantage, and I think the crowd's gonna be loud, and I think it's gonna affect Lamar Jackson's play call.
Okay, those are some great points, Joey. Florida State only giving up a little over 100 yards on the ground. Here's the kicker. Lamar Jackson is the leading rusher for the team, for Louisville. And he's got almost 700 yards on the ground. If Lamar Jackson can do that, if he can play as well as he can in the pocket, as he does, and running the ball, that's going to be a terror for the Seminoles. I like Lamar Jackson and the Louisville Cardinals in this one. I think they get the road win and take out the Seminoles.
Mm-hmm.
Joey, a couple of 4-2 Big 12 teams are going to go at 4-2. This is where I'm saying 4-2.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about Iowa State here.
Iowa State.
And Texas Tech going at it.
Texas Tech coming off that great, my bad. They blew a lead. They let West Virginia go on a 29-0 run. Texas Tech's probably feeling themselves after that, learning from their mistakes. Iowa State, coming out, beating OU and Kansas, for the last 2 weeks. I'm going to go with Texas Tech here. Their offense really impressed me during the West Virginia game. But they just need to finish, and I think they do that today in Lubbock.
Okay, I agree with you on that one, Joey. Texas Tech, definitely heartbreaking loss in Morgantown. Iowa State feeling good right now. Hey, you took out Oklahoma, and you just won 45-0 up in Lawrence, Kansas. So they're going to be on a high. But this is a Texas Tech offense that plays well in the air. They're going to pass the ball and they're going to make some great plays. But I think the Red Raiders get the win in Lubbock this weekend. A couple of matchups, ranked matchups we got here, and looking at number 11, USC taking on the number 13th ranked, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
USC, just coming off that great win against Utah. USC's just kind of struggled with, a lot of teams, lately. Yeah. Notre Dame's only lost by 1 point this whole year against
to a good team.
To Georgia.
Georgia, great team.
I know USC. USC lost by 3 points. So they're still doing good. I'm gonna go with Notre Dame here. Their offense is looking really good, averaging 40 points a game. Their defense allowing under 20 points a game. I just think Notre Dame's, their team. I think they're gonna be ready for this at home against USC. I think they're gonna be ready for this. I think
Notre Dame with the win.
Yeah.
Man, you know what? There's so much, like you said, Joey, some very close losses for both teams. Notre Dame 1 point shy away from, I guess, overtime.
Yeah.
But I like Notre Dame as well in this one. I think USC actually got lucky against Utah.
Yeah.
I don't know what Utah would have done in overtime had they went for it and had they kicked the extra point and then just went to overtime and stuff. But USC's kind of struggling a little bit, but I want to give the edge to Notre Dame here for this one. And then our final matchup of the night, number 19, Michigan, taking on the second-ranked Penn State Nittany Lions.
I think this is a really low-scoring game. I think the defenses come out playing, Michigan playing, like they both want to win this because this is a big game for both teams. I'm gonna go Penn State here just because of Saquon Barkley. I think he has maybe one of the few touchdowns that Penn State gets. But Michigan's defense will be a factor. They will frustrate Penn State's offense and their communication.
Yeah.
But I think they'll confuse them. I think Penn State wins this just because of Saquon Barkley.
Okay. That's, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be the factor.
Mm-hmm.
85 yards average rushing allowed for Michigan.
Mm-hmm. It's going to go up.
This is like that Navy UCF game.
Yeah.
Something's going to give.
Yeah.
And I give it to Barkley because
Yeah.
he is a beast on the ground with the ball running. I think that Penn State gets the win. I can see it being a low-scoring game.
Yeah.
You know, a couple field goals and maybe a touchdown or two. But, I think he's the deciding factor in this matchup. Penn State as well, holding teams to around 100 yards for rushing. So it's going to be an interesting game. Game day.
Yeah.
Going to be a great atmosphere for that game.
Yeah.
All right, so those are the picks that we've made for this week. And you can comment below or go to our Facebook page where the video is located and make your pick of who you think Joey's wrong on and you're right on. And you'll be entered into a drawing for a $20 gift card to Chick-Fil-A if you're right. So we wanted to appreciate you guys watching. You can always find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Thank you guys for watching. I'm Joey Ross.
And I'm Toby Ross.
And this has been week 8 of RooSports.